to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Complete. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts now from the gun. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw. Hurts. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touch. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He's on the move. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. The kick by Hopkins is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Jukes one defender. Fought off the tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. And even more so, the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And the Saints have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the pistol, Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Chased out to his right. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Benson on the counter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Benson once more. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Brown with a return here. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Now Hurts. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
It kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. On fourth down, Hurts. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. And he spikes it to stop the clock, but the thing is, the clock wasn't running. Mental mistake there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing here, Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Wilson's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running back, motioning right. Hurts throwing again. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Escapes the... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball, because this game moves in a hurry.
Saints 10.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The give now to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it 17 all. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Oh, it puts some heat. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Benson on 1st and 10. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And they send a man in motion. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He lofts it deep, right sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Starts the return at the 34. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Eagles will take possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taken in by Smith. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. This is Ingram working the left side. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They send the tight end in motion. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that will set up first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His third total score this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. A give left side to Benson. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Motioning the tight end now. From the 33 on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Able to get it to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Benson now from the gun. Escapes a defender. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Saints cut it to 1 late in the third. Trey Benson, the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And we probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Find Diablo there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 open.
With the score, all time.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the pistol, Hurts. This is reeled in by Wilson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hurts to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 4. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hurts setting up to throw. The throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Brown with a return here. Return's looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw it. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they make the tackle at the 38. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. That one is good. And their season will begin with a win. So the